What's going on, Aurora Alliance? Welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 3 concept art and character models video. So recently we got to see some really cool images from Free Radical's cancelled Star Wars Battlefront 3, and since that game's cancellation there has been a lot of its sort of production images and videos leaked to the public. So we're going to start off with the Xbox 360 Battlefront 3 screenshots, and the first one is the select a spawn location for Coruscant. The quoted text underneath this image is, "One of the most complex screens I concepted for the front end of Battlefront 3 was the select a spawn location, which was intended to illustrate the vertical battlefield concept encompassing ground, sky and space across all 12 different planets." The next image is the select spawn class, which was intended to allow the gamer to choose from a dynamic list of classes. This concept with placeholder art envisions a scenario with many class options for the Heroes vs Villains game mode. The loading screens of Battlefront 3 had a hyperspace sequence which showed information about the planet you were about to battle on. It featured animated warp effects based on those seen in the Star Wars movies. The Galactic Conquest game mode was one of the highly anticipated modes of Battlefront 3. This concept illustrates the visual approach defined to the main chessboard screen. The animated camera would zoom in on your planet selection. Next up, we have some Battlefront 3 character models such as Han Solo. We get one of the inhabitants of Kamino. We get to see Lando Calrissian, who obviously came to EA's Star Wars Battlefront, and Princess Leia in her robes from A New Hope. We also get to see a Hoth rebel soldier, and they look pretty similar to what we have in the current Star Wars Battlefront developed by EA. A lot of these models do look absolutely amazing, especially for Xbox 360 and I think at the time PlayStation 3 graphics it would have been. And it's a shame that we never actually got to see Star Wars Battlefront 3, because I do think that this would have been a game that a lot of Star Wars fans would have enjoyed, since it included prequel content and original trilogy content. The prequel content is highly requested by a lot of Star Wars Battlefront fans, and I do hope to see it return to Star Wars Battlefront at some point in the future. Whether or not that'll happen though, I'm not too sure. We might get a prequel content game, but it might not be in Star Wars Battlefront. Next up, we have some Star Wars Battlefront 3 vehicles, which include the AT-AT, the AT-ST, Star Destroyers, Boba Fett's ship, the Slave One, an Imperial shuttle, Vader's TIE Advanced, a TIE Bomber, TIE Fighters, and TIE Interceptors, and a few more, which I'm just going to let you look at. Because again, these images are pretty high quality, and if these were going to be the graphics of the actual game, it would have been pretty mind-blowing, considering the graphics in Star Wars Battlefront 2 weren't that great. But although, you know, it was back on the original Xbox and PlayStation 2, I think it was, so that can kind of be forgiven for that particular reason. I am one of those Star Wars fans who does really wish that Star Wars Battlefront 3 was allowed to go ahead by Free Radical Design. I am really happy with EA's Star Wars Battlefront though. I think that series and all of the games by EA for Star Wars are going to be pretty great. Obviously we don't know too much about any of the other ones yet, but I imagine they are going to be extremely high quality, and the graphics and everything is going to be just completely insane considering what we have to sort of run games at the moment. It is a shame that Free Radical's Star Wars Battlefront 3 never got to surface, but it is kind of good that we can look back over these images and see what we would have been given if this game wasn't cancelled. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think about these images for Free Radical's Star Wars Battlefront 3, and if you would have liked to have seen this game released. I know a lot of people will though because of the prequel content. And make sure to smash a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance to be kept up to date with all things Star Wars gaming. Other than that, may the Force be with you.